Hello and welcome to Max Talks. On this channel we generally talk about investing, but what if you're from a low income and you can't afford to invest right now? What things can you do to help you save money to get into a position where eventually further down the line you're in a position to invest in your future and begin saving and building up that financial wealth? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. I wanted to cover something a little bit different. Today we're going to cover the Help to Save bank account scheme. It's a really interesting scheme. So what exactly is it? Well, it's a scheme, as I said, that's meant to help people on low incomes or who have zero income whatsoever to save money towards their long-term goals. In order to be eligible for this, you have to either be on universal credit or be earning a small amount while getting universal credit as well. The full eligibility details are on the Help to Save website. It's a government scheme, so I would visit the government website and type in Help to Save, or just type in Help to Save and you'll be able to find the information there, and that will tell you all about the precise eligibility criteria. Okay, so how much can you actually get? Because obviously when you're on a low budget or when you have no income whatsoever, it is really difficult to save anything, to put anything aside at all. It's a super tight situation. So how do you expect to save money at all? Like, it all gets taken up by bills and stuff. I hear that. So the beauty with the Help to Save scheme is that you don't have to save anything whatsoever. If you can't afford to save anything, then you don't have to save anything. But obviously, as with any savings account, the more that you're able to save, the better the benefits that you're able to get. So it does incentivize you to save you, and the one thing to be aware of is that it is quite a long-term scheme. It's not like a savings account where, you know, it's just like a year-long saving kind of basis. The whole scheme is 4 years in length. Essentially, how it actually works is you can save a maximum of £50 per month. You cannot save more than £50 per month in this account. I believe the minimum that you can put in is £1 or 50p or something like that. And you can get the money out at any time during the account or during the month or the year. So that's the benefit of it. You know, it means it's not locked away and it's not there so that you can't touch it. I mean, obviously, as I said, you will lose the bonus, which I will come to in just a second, if you withdraw it before the end of that period. So in terms of what you actually get, the beauty is that you get back 50% on what you save. Now, as I said, you can save a maximum of £50, but you can save anything in between that. So you could save between £1 and £50 per month if you're able to. Like I said, you don't have to save anything if you're not able to either. The full scheme runs for 4 years, and you get the 50% bonus on what you've saved at the end of year 2 and at the end of year 4. So let's say, for example, that you manage to save £50 per month and you do amazingly well. You manage to save that £50 per month for year 1 and year 2. This would mean that over the course of those 2 years, you would have saved £1,200. Now, at the end of year 2, this would mean that you would get a free bonus of £600 for free, for you having done nothing but just put £50 aside per month, which I understand is going to be a challenge to put that money aside. And then you get a free £600, which is going to help you towards that next step. And then if you manage to do the same thing for year 3 and year 4, then you would get another free £600 at the end of year 4. So over the course of 4 years, you could get a free £1,200, which can make a massive financial difference long term. And hopefully by that point, you will be hopefully working, making a bit of extra money that you can put aside towards that scheme. Now, as I covered earlier, I think the eligibility criteria is just to open the account, and I believe that you can still have it open and still contribute to it even once you're not on universal credit anymore. But I think the eligibility criteria to open the account in the first place does constitute that you need to have you need to be claiming universal credit or the UK benefit system. So it is a really good scheme, and it can help, especially long term, if you're saving up for something big, or, you know, your next step if you're hoping to move house or move jobs, or just something which is going to help you long term to help go towards those big financial and security goals. So where do you find out more information about the Help to Save scheme? Well, as I mentioned earlier, it's all the information is on the government website. I mentioned this and I'm making this video because I think it's quite like an underutilized and under talked about topic and something that maybe not as many people are aware of. So I did want to kind of spread the message and say that there is support out there for and help for people on low incomes to save more and hopefully, long term to invest. I mean, if you are on a low income and you're on this channel, then hopefully, it will give you some sort of basis to go off in the long terms and something to aspire towards. Okay, thanks for watching and hopefully see you in the next video.